EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Six days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. On the visiting sideline, a look at the head coach of the 49ers. This side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Being on some shit. We go 0. Real cool.
Everybody rock here, and I'm Kate Scott. This is Rigoberto Sanchez to get us started. And here we go from Indy. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
49ers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Tight end going in motion here.
Second and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Searching for some pocket. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. He puts some air under it. Deep down the left. Has it in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal. Less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now the Colts get their first opportunity on offense in this game. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
It's complete right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 4 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Off the coverage.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Up down by Fred Warner.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
All right, first sack on the board, first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
It's fielded at the 14. Something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The 49er, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Going run again with McCaffrey. We'll cobble together a yard there. Sent down by Cody Barton. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
This time it's a passing play. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This our last play of the quarter.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the bunker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Oh, option play now. He's headed right side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Cody Barton on the stop.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. They'll run for this. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Can't manage positive yardage there. And it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
QB sneak coming. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Colts nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Josh Downs to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts with their offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
It's a gain of 8.
Tries to sneak it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good. Colts. First down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
49-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block to the line.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. Kittle makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
McCaffrey on in between the tackles. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Caught near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
To number 84, Tyler Warren. A 7-yard pickup.
Back to throw it.
2nd and 3.
Catch made over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Here we go.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. He's dropping back to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
It's this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Brings up second and 11.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
He's going to throw it. It's on target to Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Incomplete. The coverage by
Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So in Reed to give to McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Takes this down to the 24-yard line. Stopped by the former San Francisco 49er, Charvarius Ward.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 7.
To the air on third and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder.
41-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. And come off 3 and out Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Of 28 yards. And the Colts.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 16 at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're throwing it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the Niners.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Watch him become a god.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. He'll look to throw. To the middle, and it's looked in by Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the red zone now. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he has it down at the 8-yard line of the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Quick throw is caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just...
And he's in for two, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this two-possession game. Partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a two-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. A run with McCaffrey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 28-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Throwing off the play fake. Coming the comeback route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 12.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brown. He's down at that 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this run. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
He was taken down.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Back to throw now. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
7-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. They make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Downs on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Complete to number 14, Alex.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pass play now. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Up the pace here as the clock continues to run.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
To throw here on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
First and goal.
Taylor. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short
Working
of the goal
quickly
line.
here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Second and goal. They're going to throw. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. So first down from the 41. On the ground, McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
16 yards.
The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
And the 49er first down.
Second quarterback run here. Lining up to take it in on 2nd down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.